Hi, my friends, it's Miss Alexander, and today we're working on Module 5, Lesson 32 of EngageNY. We're going to subtract a fraction from a mixed number. I know the last few days we've been adding mixed numbers with fractions and mixed numbers with mixed numbers, but today we're doing the opposite. We're going to subtract a fraction from a mixed number. Let's review our vocabulary words. If you need to pause the video, do this, go ahead. If not, let's keep going. Let's go look at the steps and see the differences of adding and subtracting. The first step is the exact same. We're converting those mixed numbers to improper fractions, and we do that by taking the denominator, multiplying the whole number, and adding the numerator, and that gives us a new numerator, and we put that new numerator over the denominator. Step 2 is where we're a little different. We're subtracting the numerators. We've been adding them, but now we're going to subtract them. And we need to make sure we don't subtract those denominators because that'd change the whole. And then step 3 is the same, simplifying if needed. We need to make sure the fraction's in its simplest form. And that means we have no common factors, or both numerator and denominator are prime. And we know that because let's take this example. We have 3 over 6. We're going to divide it by 3 over 3 because I see that I can pull a 3 out of 3 and a 3 out of 6. And I can pull 1 3 out of 3 and 2 3s out of 6 to get a half. And then step 4 is the same by turning our improper fraction into a mixed number. And here's our example. We have 5 over 3, and I know that 3 is smaller than 5, so I know I can pull out 3 over 3. And then I take my numerator of the 3 over 3 and figure out how many more I need to get to 5, and I see that it's 2. So I count my 3 over 3s, which gives me 1. So I write 1, and my 2/3 comes along. Let's go look at an example. Here is our example, you guys. We have one of the examples. We have 3 1/4 minus 1/4. So I'm going to write 4 times 3 plus 1, which gives me 12 plus 1, which gives me 13. And when I put that over my 4, I'm going to bring down my 1/4. Wow, that was hard to get out, you guys. My 1/4. I'm going to highlight it, remind me this sentence I'm using. Now I'm going to subtract my numerators, 13 minus 1, which gives me 12. I'm going to put my 12 over my 4, and I know 4 times 3 is 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 4 because I can pull 4 out of both. And 4 goes into 12 3 times, and 4 goes into 1, and 4 goes into 4 1 time. So my answer is 3 over 1. So my answer is 3. I'm just going to get rid of that fraction symbol because I'm done. Let's go look at our next example, you guys. We have 8 3/10 minus 4/10. So here we go. I have 10 times 8 plus 3. 10 times 8 is 80, and I add my 3, which gives me 83. I'm going to put that over my denominator, 10, and subtract. I made a mistake, you guys. Subtract my 4/10. Highlight that to remind me that's my sentence I'm going to use. I'm going to write 83 minus 4, and 83 minus 4 is 79. And if you need to check it, you capture your 79 and count up to 83 and see if you have 4 fingers. And I see that I do. So I put my 79 over 10, and I know 79 is not divisible by 10, only because there's no 0 at the end of 79. I'm going to convert my 79/10 into a mixed number. And I do that because I go 10 over 10 plus 10 over 10 plus 10 over 10. So pretty much 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's 80, you guys. That's not going to work. So once I get here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, I need to add 9. And then I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, So I have 7 holes with 9/10 along. And then I go ahead and put it up here. As you're doing this, take your time, take a breath, go through the struggle. Remember, the more we struggle, the better we master and become successful at this. Always remember to breathe and smile, giggle, and wiggle. I'll talk to you later. Bye.